Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for tuning in for another tutorial. Right, I've got a very simple but yet very pretty pattern. This is a great one for scarves. We work up this way, but if you want to make a scarf and you want to create this lovely effect, then just do your length. So just do the width of your scarf and then do however many rows for your width of the scarf that you need, and just chain up accordingly. Do a small sample, see how much it is, and depending on the materials you're using, and then multiply up. So it'll be a long one because we're only doing a smaller height for a scarf, but that's just for a scarf. But you can make anything out of this. It feels really smooth. That's the back and that's the front, so it isn't both-sided, but it's a really simple, gorgeous pattern to do. You will need lightweight yarn number 3, and which is DK here in the UK, and a 4mm crochet hook, but of course you can experiment with this with any yarn and any hook of your choice. So I'm going to do a very small sample for you. I've got some bright mustard, so it will show up nicely on the camera. And the good thing about this is there's no stitch count, so just do whatever length chain you want. Okay, so I'll just chain 15 for the tutorial. I should do 2 more. Let's do 17. Okay, so it's double crochets, and it's a half double crochet slip stitch, which is what creates its lovely little pattern here on the top. If you know how to do that, those, then brilliant. I will show you how to do the half double crochet slip stitch. Do not panic. And the other thing I wanted to say is that if the video is too fast for you at all, click on the video and your settings will open up, which is the little wheel, and click on there, and then you can slow the speed of the video tutorial, and you can also add captions. If I get to the end of a row before you do, please do pause and catch up, take your time, and then just press play and we can continue on. Right, the first thing we want to do is a double crochet in the 4th chain, okay, and the whole row will be a double crochet row. So you never count this one, yarn over for a double crochet, then skip 3, 1, 2 and 3, go into the 4th chain, pop your hook in, pull up the loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2, yarn over for the next chain, in you go, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. That's how you do a double crochet, and you want to do a double crochet to the length of your chain. Just bear with me, things are getting tangled up here. Okay, I've got 2 chains remaining. Okay, that's row 1. Row 2 is chain 1, and into the very first stitch you want to do a stitch which is called a half double crochet slip stitch. So yarn over, put your hook in and pull up a loop. Normally you would pull through and that's your half double crochet done, but what we're going to do is pull that loop through the remaining 2 loops, and you'll get the 2 loops going this way. I'll show you again. Yarn over, go to the next stitch, pull up the loop. I find if you find it tricky how to draw that loop through, I would just always put my finger at the bottom of that middle loop. It gives it some tension and then you can pull it through. Yarn over, next stitch, pull up the loop, hold the middle one and pull it through. pull up the loop, and then pull that loop through the 2 that are on the hook already. I'm doing this a bit slow for you here, so you know exactly how to do this. This is a half double crochet slip stitch. If you use this with thicker yarn as well, it will look really nice for blankets and things, stripy cushion covers. You're going to do this all the way till the end of the row. You'll have your double crochet and your chain 3 here. So do your last double crochet here. Oops, just dropped it, sorry. And then the last one will go into the top of that chain 3. So yarn over, go in, pull out the loop, and then pull that loop through the other 2. That's what you have from this side, but this is what you've got from the other side. How pretty is that? And now to make that even pop out even more, we're going to work into the back loops for the next row. So we are going to do the other way of doing. You can either chain 3 and carry on, or chain 2, creates a nicer edge. Go into the second chain, pull up a loop, then turn your work over and go into the back loop. So get this lovely little twist here, turn your work over. Those are the 2 that you will see at the top. Go to the back loop only, pull up a loop, pull through 2 and pull through 2. This creates a lovely edge, and it's also the turning chain plus the double crochet incorporated. So we want to do a double crochet row, but it will be the back loops only. So we want to leave this completely, so don't get confused. If you do, just turn your work over, and it's this one here at the back. These. Okay, we're not going through both, and we're not going through the front. We are leaving this pattern here at the front, and we're going to just go into the back loops and do double crochet row. And you want to place a double crochet row into each back loop. You can see it makes this pop out. Now you have a choice here as well, depends what you like. The beginning one and the end double crochet you can either put into both loops. I did try that, but then it was kind of like getting rid of this on the end, and I wanted the pattern to go right till the end. So that's why even though working in both loops on the end tends to get slightly straighter, should I say, I think stick to the back loops. So we've got 2 left, and then this one here. And now we're back to the half double crochet slip stitch. So chain 1, we're using the very first stitch. So go in, yarn over, go in, pull up the loop, and then pull the loop through the 2 that are on the hook. So yarn over, go in, pull up the loop, and pull through the 2. Like I said, it's a bit of a practice, but you will get there. Like I said, I like holding this one here in the middle, just a little, so it just allows me to pull it through. Half double crochet slip stitch right till the end of the row, including that last. On the when we first did this, we worked on top of the chain 3, but now we've made the new, I call it the new, but it's not really new, but the technique to do the double crochet and turning chain together. Okay, there's the last one. So we've done that. This is the back side, and then now we've got this again. Chain 2, go into the second chain, pull up a loop, flip your work over, then go to the back loop of that very first stitch here and do your double crochet, which is pull through 2 and pull through 2, and a double crochet row all the way to the end, back loops only. And that's all there is to this pattern. Half double crochet slip stitch, 1 row, and double crochets in the back loops only. For the second row, how nice is this? I love this again because it's quite minimal. Right, I'll bring you the bigger piece in. I did it in a dark grey, so hopefully that it will show up, and it does show up quite nice. Sometimes dark colours don't, but this one does. It's like charcoal grey. Right then guys, thank you for tuning in for this one. Give this one a go. Like I said, it works up obviously this way, but if you're making anything like a table runner or a scarf, it's a perfect stitch. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks. Please do subscribe, like and share. I have I tried to do a video once. I skipped 2 days and then do a video on the 3rd day. I was doing them every other day, but I didn't want to burn myself out, and I want to continue to enjoy what I'm doing. I absolutely love making patterns and showing you guys that it's not that difficult, and you know, some of them you may have seen before, some of them are my favorites, and some of them I've made myself, and those are the ones that probably don't have any names yet. So anyway, enough chit chat. Take care of yourselves, don't want to keep it too long, and I'll see you very soon.